You are watching the Preservation Jazz Hour with yours truly, Sky Covington. We are on live on WJZZ, Cool TV. You can go to YouTube right now, Periscope, and Twitch to see the show, or you can just hang out with me on my Facebook Live. I'm so excited to be here. So, again, you are watching the Preservation Jazz Hour. I got a bunch of stuff to share. Poetry. I'm just going to have a good time with this show. Hello, Delaney, Mr. Harris, King Delaney Harris. I tell you one thing, it's been, it's been a thing. And hello, Detroit. Hello, Detroit. Hello, Detroit. So I'm having a better time with the show now because I realize that I can just this is a personable time where we can talk jazz. And I've always wanted to do that. Now for the stage, I always get shugs and nugs because they say, Sky, you talking too much. So this is an opportunity for me to talk about jazz and all the things that come with that. So we have a special guest today, Jalo Djakate. Um, Jalo Jakate, excuse me, and Ben Sharkey, the vocal balladeer, and Jalo. Everyone knows Jalo, and everyone knows Ben. Two fantastic, great jazz performers, and man, I'm pretty excited about this time, this moment here. Now, all right. I'm trying to get everything all positioned, so I may go through a series of things. Um, Hello, beautiful Queen Cynthia Bailey. Hello, hello. Is that the Blend Master? All right. Peace to everyone. Peace to you all. We're gonna just have a good time today, and I'm on the show every Wednesday. It's my show. I do have a co-host, the beautiful Cree Alex. And she held my hand really because I was so nervous about doing this show, because I always wanted to do TV and radio, and but I was just addicted to the stage. So the COVID is also a blessing. It's bittersweet because we've learned to deal with things on a deal with things basis. So that makes life more challenging and more interesting. Just when you thought that this is all life was gonna bring to you, then you've been thrusted into a whole nother realm. So that's jazz. To me, that's jazz. That and all of the above. So you are watching the Preservation of Jazz Hour with your host, Sky Covington, my co-host, Cree Alex. You know, Cree Alex, she is she's a queen. She's a leader. Okay. She's a queen, she's a leader. She's 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 a you know, I don't I feel funny using the word celebrity, but she's my celebrity. So, you know, I don't know, Cree. She's so busy. So I'm just happy that there she is. She is my co-host, nearer or far. She is like in my spirit. I was just talking about you, beautiful queen. So maybe she'll call in and have a little conversation with us. You are watching the Preservation of Jazz Hour with your hostess, Sky Covington, our co-host, Cree Alex. And we're on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. Yes, I have my cheat sheet because I am a jazz artist and we have cheat sheets. So that's just what we do. WJZZ, Cool TV, the coolest station in the world, and I really mean that. I don't really have to watch that, but I have other compliments about WJZZ too, Cool TV, that it's It's very. I know. Yes, I know you're in quarantine. Yep, I know. And you're here with us. You're here with us. Thank you, Queen. Oh, she said thank you all. Thank you for all of your wonderful words, thoughts, and prayers. Oh, I know. Yes, in quarantine, outside of quarantine, she is the queen. So she's inhabiting every place that she is. She has to be the leader of. So taking this time off for quarantine is also I don't want to say celebrity move, a queenly move that um, we have to concentrate on the places that needs to be concentrated on. Okay, we all know this. Um, I look at the community, the immigrants, and a lot of people from all over the world and how they operate. Normally, what they do is they ask a question before they come to America. They ask the question of what do they need? That is what every business person, entity, spirit, soul should ask. What does the people need? And in my scope of things, I think what do they need that will help heal. A lot of other business people don't think as such. They like whatever. What? How can I get that money? You know, in the words of Cardi B, shmoney. So we are streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. And of course, we are here live on my Sky Covington Facebook page. Um, Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. Please do that because I'm learning with the change of the torch, if you will, the next solo, talking in jazz terms, the next solo, the next thing, the next gig, that we have to change our way of doing things to fit the narrative. So we have to be very clever and how we bring music and information to you. In my life, I've decided to really embrace live streaming to learn. There's a lot of things on YouTube that I've been studying, so we can do that. But we need to be able to get the word out in very clever ways. We need to keep that contact. And another thing too, as I do have on my phone a real book, but I also like the paper. I like the sheet music. So that's always important too, in case these computers, in some form or fashion, shut down, and we sure that won't happen. But in any case, we want to have those sort of things happening so we can be ready. Also, that being said, phone book. It's time to go back to the phone book. You know, copying everything out. Hello. Oh, all the kings and queens are on. Hello, Mr. Sean McDonald and Mr. King Mike Munford. Uh oh, what did I do? Thomas Williams. Uh oh. Uh oh. I hope I didn't do anything strange, but I think I may have. Hmm. Can you see me, although I can't see you? Put one because something strange is happening. I have a black screen. Okay, so again, you are watching the Preservation of Jazz Hour, live on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. We are streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. To join the conversation, please call at 313-355-6018. All right? So we're going to keep it moving with more information. Let's see here. Let's see what we have. I'm not sure why that screen is black. Let's see here. So, yep, I think that's what's happening. The screen is black. I'm not sure why that's happening. Oh, I know probably why, maybe. Maybe I know why. Let's see here. Okay, that's why. There's always a way. Okay. So let's see. Let's talk about some jazz. Today's show is our topic is the jazz venue. Everybody knows about the jazz venues. The jazz venues are the most important thing to a jazz artist. The jazz venue. Let's talk about it. I have a story. Baker's Keyboard Lounge. When I was a young girl, there was a jazz artist that would. I was living on Winthrop. Now, I'm praying that this jazz artist hears this and let me know it's her, because I've gotten out of the habit of telling lies. Even the smallest lie. I don't do white lies. I just don't. I just don't do that kind of stuff. So in my story, though, all these years, I thought it was one artist, but I never asked her, hey, was that artist you? There was this woman every Wednesday night that would get dressed up and would perform at Baker's Keyboard Lounge every Wednesday night. I was a kid over on Winthrop in Greenfield living with my Aunt Peggy, and I would see her. I would see her dressed up same time, and she was headed there. Now, I used to make up a lot of stories, so I don't know if this is an accurate story, but that's something that I planted in my head. I do remember her, and I think I want to investigate. I want to know if if that was really a thing, or was it just a thing. So, Old to Baker's Keyboard Lounge, who's having some financial struggles right now. So, there is a GoFundMe page on my Sky Covington page. I did share it around, and we'll share it some more. I think you can also go to Baker's Keyboard Lounge website, and then you can get some more information. I'm like, is that a historic building? Oh, Ben Sharkey. I think he's coming in the studio today, which will be great. So I think I better get some music going on, and we're gonna speed things up a bit. But jazz venues, um, call in and tell me your favorite jazz venue. Let's talk about it. I'm still trying to do some things here, and that was another thing. One of the gentlemen, which I have to start writing my where am I getting this information from? I need to start writing that down. Where am I getting it from, and giving people the credit that they deserve, because we use a lot of people's stuff, but we don't credit them. So
Bluetooth is
I've
connected.
been guilty of that. So I want to do better.
Disconnected.
Okay, I'm gonna do better. Okay,
Bluetooth is connected.
all right. Let's try this.
Line in mode.
There we go. So 2000 2018, circa 2018, Baker's Keyboard Lounge on a Wednesday night. Let's go back for a little bit. It feels so far away, doesn't it? So far away. I really miss jazz. I really do.
Me, you're wrong, and I tell you, I mean it. I'm all for you, body and soul. I can't believe
I can't
it.
believe it.
Hard to conceive it that you turn away from romance. Are you pretending it looks like
All right, Mike
the
King, Mike
ending
McDonald, Mike
unless
Munford.
I could have
I have to go down this. Oh shoot! Now,
my life's a wreck.
beautiful Queen QB. Hello, Mama.
You know I
Hello, Erica. Frugal on the fly. Hello, everyone. All right.
Love to you. I'm all for you. I'm all for you, body and soul.
That was Body and Soul.
Welcome back.
Yes. So we're going to be interviewing Jallo very shortly. Hello, my beautiful, beautiful friends. And there's a lot to talk about. So I have a lot of cheat sheets. And at first I was so nervous. I was like, I gotta get it right. I gotta get it right. But life doesn't work that way. So I don't try to get it right. I try to just do it. Because doing it is better than not getting it right and not doing it. So, ode to jazz. And that's where improvisation comes in. So, another wonderful jazz venue, Dirty Dog. Let's talk about it. What other place? The Dirty Dog. Let's see. Hey, look at here. Hello,
How are you?
beautiful Ben Sharkey.
Nice to see you.
Oh, nice to see you too. Get relaxed. We're just kicking it.
All right, good. Hi.
Hi.
I love the updo.
Thank
You're always
you.
looking on point.
Thank you. Look
I
at
like
you.
it.
Fantastic. So we're having a good time. Just make yourself at home. Can I get you something?
No,
Out
I
the
just
fridge?
brought some water.
All right.
for
I have a
myself.
little libation in here. Just a little libation.
Nothing wrong with that.
So we're also, let me just do this thing real quick.
Oh,
Say hi. So yeah, we're doing
Is that
several
Facebook Live?
things. Yeah. So feel free if you want to set up. You feel free to
Okay.
set up a Facebook Live yourself if you like.
Okay.
All right. And so once you touch it though,
Oh yeah, of course. It doesn't
once
go
you
back
touch
right.
it. So, all right. So I'm having a good time already.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're talking about, hey, y'all can call in. You know that. At 313-355-6018. Again, 313-355-6018. We're going to have a conversation. I'm going to play a tune just so we can kind of vibe here. Let's see. I can go right on our trusty YouTube and find some good music of you.
Oh.
I'm in a saucy mood today because I have the amazing Ben Sharkey. Let's see. Ooh. It's so many things. It's so many things.
What are you pulling up?
What should I pull up?
Oh, I wonder if you could search search red lipstick.
Ooh. Red lipstick. I should have worn my red lipstick today.
Might want to put a little space in there.
Let's see here. Okay.
Let's see if
there we go.
Go down that third
Go
one
down
down.
this one here.
Yeah, that's gonna be the studio track.
Okay, so this is called Red Lipstick. But I just want to ask you, what is one of your favorite jazz venues in the world?
In the world?
Yeah.
Well, I should have had more preparation on this.
Your favorite?
I think my favorite in the whole world. What's the one in the Blue Note in New York?
Ooh, that's a pretty good one.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, our topic tonight, outside of your wonderful story, and Jallo will be calling in too. Jallo will probably be calling in around 6:45. The drummer, the amazing drummer Jallo. Have you met Jallo?
I have not. I don't think I have.
He's so brilliant. Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Sometimes it's okay to just be quiet and think, because I am so excited all the time.
Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus now bundled
we're not
together.
doing
The greatest
commercials,
stories and
hello.
characters, the largest stories.
I'm not doing commercials. All right, you guys. This is called Red Lipstick. All right, there we go.
Yeah.
So, hey.
Hi.
Can I give you touch?
Handcuffs and chains.
I'm looking forward to doing a show with you soon. I think 2021.
Open up some things, yeah, for sure.
Paul King, you, myself.
Left here alone with the sound of a dripping sea.
Yeah, I think so.
I can't reach my phone, though it gives me some time to think.
Yeah. Is there something? Should I share something right now? A link
So into you.
to this?
I don't know why,
Facebook?
but I like being abused. It makes no sense, it makes no sense at all. I'm at your beck and call, just waiting for the rise and the fall. I know the risk, still I'm taking a chance. Caught up in this brain mattresses dance, and I think I'm slowly losing my grip with each crack of the whip. It's a sadomasochistic scarlet red lipstick.
Ben, am I saying your name right?
Yeah, Ben Sharkey.
It's so exciting. Ben Sharkey. Ben Sharkey, Red Lipstick.
That red lipstick.
We have our own classic jazz artist in
You're
Michigan.
not like any other.
You don't have to look nowhere else. You should see this cover. Oh my goodness.
Just one skeleton, he unlocks all.
I'm married, but I'm not blind. That's for sure.
You've got one rule, it's that nothing can go to waste. Here lies your fool, waiting for one more taste. I don't know why I'm so into you.
Hello, Mr.
I don't know why,
Clarence
but
Swindle.
I like the abuse.
And the Queen Ramona Collins.
It makes no sense, it makes no sense at all. I'm at your beck and call, just waiting for the rise and the fall. I know the risk, still I'm taking a chance. Caught up in this brain mattresses dance. I think I'm slowly losing my grip with each crack of the whip. It's a sadomasochistic scarlet red lipstick.
This is an original.
That
Yeah.
red lipstick.
That's the Woodward horn section. Chris Kodish is on keys. Brett Lucas on guitar. Takashi Io on bass, and Rick Beeman on drums.
It's so Detroit too.
Yeah, it does have a little Detroit vibe. That's Chris Kodish on keys right there.
I used to perform with Chris at my church years
really?
ago.
Okay. Where's that?
Well, at the time it was Westside Unity. Years ago. I think I was like maybe 20.
Okay. Okay.
And I saw him in my church.
Struggles between love
Nice.
and wars, and the wounds from those
Have you had a chance to do a lot of backing vocals for your own self, like layering and stuff? Or do you mostly do like just straight ahead, like lead vocal?
Yeah, well, when I do like radio soul stuff, I do that.
I might be going insane, but
I've always
misery
been a little
loves
intimidated by
company.
background, but I'm learning that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for years I was like, I'm okay doing solo stuff. Recent times I've been having that, you know, like I want to do some backgrounds. I want to be able to do that.
I just love the harmony, working out the harmonies and everything, because it can give it a totally like different vibe. That's what I love about it the most. And you get like to play around with your vocal style a little bit differently. You can be a little softer and just like whisper it in, you know, kind of thing. I like it. It's fun.
Yeah, I want to get there. I want to get there. This actually reminds me of Doug's Body Shop back in the day over on Ferndale. Have you ever go to Doug's Body Shop? It was an actual restaurant. Man, I'm telling you, that was Mercury Rising, Ben Sharkey, red lipstick. Now, what do you think about that? Now, tell me, what motivated that tune?
It's you know, it's kind of like physical. Well, it's like, man, how do I wrap this up real quick? So it's kind of about being vulnerable.
Okay.
It's like, and it's inspired by that, like, you know, 50 Shades of Grey kind of thing. But it's about like, it's as much as it's about being vulnerable, it's also about like experiencing physical pain more than emotional pain.
Okay.
So it's kind of like playing with that kind of stuff. Like, I want you to hurt me physically, but don't hurt me emotionally.
Right, you can deal with
Something.
can deal with a smack in the
Yeah.
face, but not
Yeah.
a rule in
Yeah.
the heart.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's exciting. See, this some real jazz talk, and coming from a vocalist. So, I've heard your music. I've seen you. I've watched videos, and I've heard so many wonderful things about you, and I always get a wonderful feeling when how can I say it? Your style excites us, you know, that smoky remnant of a man, the jazz, the clean cut, the I don't want to use other people, but I have to use other people when
That's
I
okay.
think like Dean Martin and Fred Astaire and like currently Kirk Elling. You guys could be brothers as far as the style, what we get on stage. Then Frank Sinatra, of course. I'm sure you've heard that.
Yeah.
You're not that though. You're you. But that era, and to keep that finesse going is what I love about you.
Oh, thank you.
You know, so I've always been taken by not only your voice but the style. So so where did this all come from?
Going into the jazz, like where did that come from?
Yeah, the jazz and your style and just your personality, how it just all meets so well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think you can relate to this with, I think music and style definitely go hand in hand, because like those are your role models when you're growing up.
Yeah.
You know, you look into that, like you're looking at these like female vocalists as like female role models, as well as like vocalist, like
Okay.
someone to like look to for that. So like
Okay.
you're probably looking at their style and how they present themselves
Mm-hmm.
and the elegance. And it's like, I think jazz is not just, I think a lot of music is like this. It's not just about the music. It's about the environment that it creates.
Yeah.
And I think that's what really attracted me to jazz, is that I love the suits. I love all that kind of stuff. I like the old fashioned things and, you know, bourbons and, you know, like champagne and,
Yeah.
you know, the nice things. I think, you know, the Roaring 20s inspired that kind of lifestyle, you know, like having fun time, looking good, and like having some swag, you know. So that's, I think that's what I look to the most with jazz music.
Yeah.
But it started when it was kind of funny because when I was a little kid, I guess my grandmother, here, get closer to this.
Yeah, just in case.
Okay. My grandmother kind of preconditioned me to liking this kind of stuff when she showed me or forced us kids to watch the musicals when growing up. So all those, like, you know, the jazz numbers and, you know, Frank Sinatra and all that kind of stuff were on there. And I didn't really know that I liked it that much at the time, but I think in the back of my head it was like back there in my roots. And so finally in high school I came across a jazz CD. It was Harry Connick Jr. Yeah, and something clicked when I started listening to it, especially because previous to that I was always into like R&B and hip hop, and like I would love to sing. Yeah, you wouldn't know that, but
I can feel it.
yeah, you can feel it. Like, you know, I was a big Michael Jackson fan. I loved Boyz II Men, like Brian McKnight, Tony Campbell.
My favorites.
I loved Brandy, Whitney Houston. You know, so previous to me like really getting into jazz, I was listening to R&B, and a lot of those R&B singers are tenors.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
and they
true.
sing really high.
Share this. Can we share this? I want you to be in it too.
Should I sit a little closer?
Yeah, you want to say a little? Yeah, we want to share because I'm having such an awesome conversation and we're on live, so we can.
Oh, here we go.
That'll be good, huh?
There we go.
Okay, so we can share. This is so nice, everyone. Okay.
Hello.
Okay, so
So,
Brian McKnight, all those
yeah.
guys. Mm-hmm.
I got into, so they were all tenors. They sang really high. And I always thought, it's so funny because I didn't know anything about like vocal range or keys or any of that stuff. And I thought that since I can't sing as high as them, that I'm not a good singer.
Ooh. Okay.
And then I found some jazz and I started singing along to it, and I just like fit like with my voice like
Yeah.
butter. Like I could hit every single note that I listened to, and I'm like, wow, okay, maybe I'm meant to be a jazz singer. And I already liked liked it too. It wasn't just about me matching vocals and that, but like the vibe was there, like the big horns and like all the stops and the arrangements that were just like so big, and Harry Connick Jr. I was hooked.
Oh, I could see that. And I was living in New Orleans for off and on for 15 years, and found which I don't know how popular it was, the Turtle CD.
Mm-hmm.
Did you like that one?
I didn't really get into that one too much because
Was after. I think it was either after or before. But I had already knew he was a jazz singer. But when you bring him up, because I saw some of your stuff, and it's funny too. Like you got a quirky side to you, you know. So that when you said kind of, I'm like, yeah, Harry Connick Jr. That's like I can see that. I can see you. And you know he is. Have you ever met him yet?
No, I've seen him
Oh,
live.
he would love you.
Yeah,
You should reach out to him.
Okay.
It's so easy.
Yeah.
He is like he's just like so. But he would love you.
Yeah.
Where are you from originally?
Michigan.
Okay, cause you got a little New Orleans swag too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing. So I was kind of like raised around Ann Arbor, and then my parents got divorced, and then I went to I was in the country, Stockbridge.
Okay.
And it was white bread.
Yeah.
It was just like
The cotillions and the whole
everyone's
thing
the same
Yeah.
out there. And I'm coming from like a kind of an Ann Arbor-ish place with like all this diversity and everything. And then I went out there, and so I think maybe some of the swagger came from me like listening to R&B and hip hop and that kind of stuff, because I guess I do pick up on some of that kind of jive.
But you got the southern the southern swag too, even in those small towns like that. Because I can see I can see the package. So sometimes it's good to go in those little small places that kind of they have a traditional view on music. And that's what and in the 60s and 70s. Oh, well, no, we'll go even further. In the 40s and 50s, you would hear Frank Sinatra. You would hear, no one wants to admit it, but you would hear Sammy Davis Jr. You would hear all of these in those little small knit towns that's just like, oh, I love my country. And that's good, because one thing that I love about jazz outside of the R&B and everything is that jazz is definitely, it's a hidden jewel. It's a thing where a conversation where everybody can understand that conversation, from the deep south to the it's a swag and combination of cultures that just, it's like if I could describe jazz like a
it's the definition of cool.
Yeah, like Sunday shoes. You don't wear your Sunday shoes on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That whole thing. Okay, so I'm gonna pick a little more.
Yeah.
So share something with us that we don't know about you.
I don't know. I feel like my life is on just on blast all the time.
Well, for our new people, because I'm choosing all of my favorite jazz people, all the people that I love. I reached out to. I had loved you for you to be here. What would be my bucket list of people that I would want to talk to and sit and feel comfortable, awesome. Like, so I'm like a little girl, little giddy that you're here, but it's not like fake or phony. It's like so genuine. I'm like, oh, I really like you.
I'm very flattered. I'm so glad that we're here and able to hang out, because as us vocalists know, it's like hard to see, like when we are actually gigging, it's hard to see other vocalists because you're just working, on the weekends.
Yeah.
So I've always wanted to like come to one of your shows, but like always it's during one of my shows.
Yeah.
So it's like a hard thing. So I'm glad that we got a chance to sit here and chat.
Yeah, me too. And I tell people that it was like, oh, Sky, I'm sorry you couldn't come to your show. I'm like, don't come to my show. If you come to my show too many times, that's not a good thing. I always joke about, no, we don't want to see our jazz vocalists at our shows all the time. We all want to be so busy.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And so that's why this show is very important. Can I hold your CD up?
Oh yeah, there you go.
All right. So this is a beautiful. Can you see that? Mercury Rising, Ben Sharkey. He's so beautiful. And my husband is not in there, but I always tell my husband how beautiful you are. So he already knew I was going to say, I'm allowed like 200 beautifuls today. The beautiful birthmark.
Oh, thank you.
Just so beautiful. All right. And this CD is on sale. You can find it on Spotify, Amazon, all those stations.
Anywhere you get music. Whatever music source you use, that's where you can get it. So who
is the beautiful lady?
So that's actually a friend of mine. Her name is Narelle, and she's kind of modeling for the song Black Widow.
Okay. Can we play Black Widow?
Yeah.
All right.
So it's the first track on the CD.
Okay. So again, I have to say you are watching the Preservation of Jazz Hour live on WJZZ Cool TV, the coolest station in the world. We are streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and Periscope today. Please like, share, follow, and subscribe. Also, I did start a new YouTube page, so please subscribe because I'm going to be doing a bunch of stuff, just a lot of personal stuff, and sharing some things and having some more conversations, like the backstory of the story today. And if you want to join in and ask Ben some questions, 313-355-6018. We man, I tell you, it's never. I'm gonna have to get another hour. Hello, Chrissy Key. Roger, you hear that? I want to have to get another hour because this is not enough time.
what time is
It's
that?
just not enough time.
When do we end? And like,
No. I just want more time. I can see this thing happening. Okay, so what song are we gonna play here?
we can do Black Widow.
Black Widow. Okay. All right.
So this album is kind of like, it's not.
This Bud Light
It's like
self-eliminates
all over the
pack
place
lemonade
as far as
Okay.
the
Honestly, it
genres
has more
go.
flavor than my
That's
grandma's
good.
lemonade.
Come
So
on.
this is like a jazz blues swing, I guess.
That's
you would-
good.
But it's like a pop,
It's all, to me,
pop blues.
it's all jazz.
Hmm.
Only the stupid stuff is not.
Yeah.
There's some stuff out there that's just offensive to the whole land of culture of music.
Uh-huh.
But to some people, it's everything. So yeah, this CD is out. It's it's different areas of jazz. Because jazz is here and you got all of these spider things.
Yeah.
Oh, this nice.
It's like you would say maybe a rockabilly.
Yeah, rockabilly, yeah,
feel to it.
definitely, yeah. Yeah. Oh, this nice.
The song's actually about my grandmother.
I gotta listen to the lyrics.
Oh yeah,
Your grandma
she's
was
a
probably-
troublemaker. Troublemaker.
My grandma was too. The last of the days.
Yeah.
It's a new generation of ladies. They're not like our grandma.
Definitely different.
How your grandma a black widow?
She shot my grandfather.
Oh, that's so clever.
But please don't look away.
But she was married like 3 or
out all
I
night.
wanna say 4 more times, yeah,
Charms,
to my
or was it her
That's your
viper? Venom has a
Was
way
she
of
born?
slipping through your
It's interesting because she was Jehovah's Witness. My mom's side of the family was Jehovah's Witness. So I know my mom's birthday, but I don't know my grandma's.
I don't even know why I said that. I don't even do that anymore. But I was so curious.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the horoscope.
Yeah, I don't really And this is an original.
These are all originals on this.
That's excellent. Black Widow.
Brett Lucas on guitar.
You doing background? You doing background too? I admire that.
Bang, bang, bang. And then she changes her name. But it's all just the same. Love is a losing game when there's no winner. Someone broke her heart. Now the devil plays his part. What was light is now dark. She's drawn to the spark in the eyes of a sinner. Oh, Black Widow has done it again. Oh, she's coming for the heart of man.
Like the guys in the corner, like,
Yeah.
Inside, she passes me by, leaving the days that confused. Let's take it right now. She has
originals. You should put one. Don't you love originals? Put one in the in your comment.
Yeah.
Cause we love originals. Let me tell you this.
Need to send money internationally?
Oh, we don't need you. Okay, so what is your when you're writing tunes? How do you prepare for all that's magic?
Usually it's inspired by like other music. Like sometimes I'll hear some stuff by some other music, and it'll like give me like some vibe, and I'm already singing a song that's like it's like a branch, you know, that comes off from another song. So a lot of these songs are kind of inspired by other like vibes that I get. But I think music in its purest form is emotion, and like when that gets broken down, when there's no words to music, you hear the melody and everything, you hear the emotion for me, and that emotion is what triggers me to write a song. So whatever I connect with, you know, there's other ways, you know, that I write songs, which I'm sure that you get inspiration from other things. Like sometimes I'll have like topics that I want to write down, or a line that I write down, or some like poetry or something that's in my head, kind of like just there, and then when I get inspired by a song and it like lines up with that topic, then I have my song and I just go from there. Sometimes though I just get inspired by just the air, or doing, you know, something mundane like writing or doing laundry or washing dishes, and you have something that pops in your head to entertain yourself, like that red lipstick one was actually from that. I came up with the song or the line, it's the sadomasochistic scarlet red lipstick, and I just like built from there.
Right. Yeah, the hook.
Yeah, because I don't know, the word sadomasochistic has like this tempo, like this rhythm. Sadomasochistic, so the red lipstick.
I can see, you know? Like I can see that in the 40s. Remember too, 313-355-6018. I tell you, I'm in trouble. I need to have another hour because that's what's almost time to go, and we still have not talked to Jallo. Oh my goodness! Let me tell you this. It's fun. It's so. I wish you could be here. I want to bottle this feeling.
Yeah. Of
talking to you and talking to our jazz, because it's like when you admire these artists and then you finally get to be on my side of this side of the track.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I'm cheating a little bit. Cause
it's fun.
You know, because we get to listen to the you that we don't see on stage, because this is the calmer side of. Yeah. But have you seen him perform on stage? That's a whole nother smell.
Yeah, you're entertaining.
It's malicious. Okay, so where can we find you?
BenSharkey.com right now.
All right. And so, what's coming up in the future?
You know, getting some tricklings of some live performances. Meadowbrook has reached out to me for a gig in June. It's not like in the books yet, but like hopefully 2021's gotta like be better to us musicians.
It's gonna be so good. So when can we see your live stream?
A live stream?
Yeah.
I need to do another one,
please.
Don't I? Okay. All right. I'll do another one.
Now you can go. I think you can still go online and find that on Google. Ben Sharkey did a live stream, and
you watched it?
I watched it. I watched enough of it. I watched enough of it to all right, so we have 2 more minutes to go. Okay, Roger, we have to talk about one. Roger, I love you, Roger. We might have to do 2 hours of this show. It's over too soon. All right, so we have 2 more minutes. So, what venue would you want to perform at? Who do you want us to let know to call you?
Oh, I'd love to perform at the Fox.
Ooh, okay. You hear that? Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Ben
it
Sharkey
out
wants
there.
to perform at the Fox.
Yeah.
So we're going to make that happen. We're going to put that out there in the universe, which the universe is right here in these moments where we all can make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So true.
That's easy. That should
Yeah.
be an easy. You? Come
Oh,
on now. Let's make that happen. Let's make that happen, right?
Next Carnegie Hall, though. After that.
Yes, thank you for saying Carnegie Hall. I was like, please say Carnegie Hall. Yeah, so that's kind of my thing too. Well, I still want to perform at the Dirty Dog.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you
still
haven't
waiting my turn.
Oh really? Have you reached out to them?
Yeah, but I'm gonna do. I really want to go. And people are like, oh, you should. They should have. I said, no, that's just not how life works.
Yeah.
It has to be my turn.
Have you gone in like to watch a show there?
Yeah, I've been there
yeah?
to watch a show. I've sat in
Oh.
a few times, and I just think it's just not my turn yet. But that's.
They can be a little persnickety.
But and that's okay. I
Yeah.
like. Look, do you, boo? All right. Again, welcome to the Preservation of Jazz Hour. We have to go. I don't want to go. So you've been Jallo. Don't hurt me. We're gonna get Jallo on. We're gonna do a special edition. I love you guys. Come back next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Jallo will be on at 6 p.m. You've been listening to Ben Sharkey on an interview. We love you. We gotta go.